Uh,
What do you mean like me? What are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not. You're listening to Chatterbox. Your opinion matters, or at least you say that. Let's go over here to line 4. Hello, caller. What's your name?
Jeff Fox.
Hello, Jeff. What's up?
I wanted to tell you and your listeners about a once-in-a-lifetime chance to make a difference. There's a rally tomorrow evening in the fall, starting at 7. Although containing banners is being sold all night and all day to prepare for it. Then, when tens of thousands gather in the park, we're going to march on the town hall. Last note, the people have spoken. They have said no, not in my town. So folks, if you're listening and want to make a difference, get yourself down to the park, prepare to bring democracy back to the people.
So, what's his rally about, Jeff?
It's about people standing up and being counted. It's about the future. It's about telling those morons no thanks. Not in my town. Not while I have a breath in my body and hope in my soul. I will not. I can...
good shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past, there's been some criticism about our workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris factories so you can meet some of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you enjoy your job here?
It's fun. We get to play with knives.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend Joey sewed his hands together.
Wow, you're learning some real skills. How about the salary and benefit?
Services for me. Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even ruin a romantic cruise. Call Dormatron now at 1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LAW or visit www.sleepofflaw.com and sleep your way to a... happier you.
In today's fast-paced world, a split second can be the difference between achieving your dreams
Hey, I just want to know Peace Prize.
and not.
Well, the wonderful rascals aren't bad.
More Americans are realizing if you don't have the latest and greatest technological devices,
Oh,
you
Hi,
will
Russ.
be behind.
how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
Um,
That's exactly why you should come visit the friendly
tired,
House of
but
Tomorrow and
mostly
now set you
okay.
up all your 21st century
I bought
technology.
the Grand Theft Auto trilogy thing.
Oh,
So
they're having a they're having a Namco Bandai sale too.
Bandai Namco.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
I don't know.
He
I
said
feel like it
Namco.
flows. No, I
Dam-
know, but it's just I still like it feels like Namco Bandai feels easier to say than.
Remember, only technology
I don't like
is
starting words with N.
House of Tomorrow will upgrade your system
Or like
No,
like
just from like
names
a,
or whatever. Like Namco is weird for me to say. Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Namco Bandai. I like it ending on. I do like it ending on Bandai. Namco Bandai. Oh yeah, but they're having a lot of good sales. They're doing a Rockstar sale, Bandai sale, and a Assassin's Creed sale.
Joey sewed his hands together.
the what the hell is it? They got one I was pretty interested in by Bandai Namco. And that was it's like a game where like basically you like I don't think they said it was inspired by like how the original Power Rangers were like founded, like how they came up with the idea. And like basically you start off as like this team of like 5 stunt people who like don't know shit about anything, and like you're basically trying to I want to say it's called Chroma Squad.
I mean, I looked through all of them. That may have just not been one that stood out to me.
Well, it's all 16-bit or 18-bit or whatever, 32-bit.
I like a lot of those games. I just bought Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, then I just bought Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on the
I wanted
Switch.
to get the X Legacy Collection. I really wanted it because like I thought it was what was there, because like the pictures you can hardly fucking tell
Yeah.
what's in the thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I have a little bit of cash, I'll get the thing, and then I'll be able to get the Mega Man X Legacy 1 and 2 for like $10. And here, no, it's the fucking Mega Man Legacy. Like, not that I don't like pure Mega Man games. I just like the Mega Man X games much better.
I do too.
Just because wall running and shit like that, wall jumping, air dashes, you know, the ability to avoid things in ways other than just sliding under them.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the games I bought yesterday?
Yeah, I saw those. It's pretty cool.
The Street Fighter Alpha, which is really rare and hard to find, I guess.
Yeah, it is. We gotta get you Monster Rancher games. Leech Bone, Pearls of Wisdom.
I have the Monster Rancher games.
Oh, you found them?
Yeah.
They're so fucking
I've had
hard
them
to
for a
find.
while. Yeah.
Well, 1 is hard to find. 2... Oh, well, that 1's like downright impossible to find. 2 is just hard to find.
Yeah.
Because, freaking 2 is pretty critically acclaimed and all that. Like, 1 had, like, some really fucking weird,
Yeah, I got both of them now. Yeah.
1 had some weird mystery monsters and shit.
My retro store, they have I should have told them to put it on hold till I got paid again. Because hopefully they still have it when I got paid. They have the dot hack for the PlayStation. I think
I didn't know they were on the PlayStation. I thought it was just
it's
the 2.
really rare. I want to say that he's selling it for $150.
Well, I know that, what was it, they had the Super Nintendo DBZ fighter.
Yeah, I got that.
But Sega Saturn, some of the, like, there's actually a handful of Sega Saturn games that are super valuable and nearly impossible to come by.
Yeah, he had some I want to say it's some rare Sega Saturn games there too, and some rare Sega CD games also I want to pick up.
Princess Sphere or something? I know is like super valuable. And that was a Sega Saturn game.
He had some, like, he's been getting a lot of people that has been selling their whole collection. Like, the past couple weeks, they got like 4 or 5 different people's collection in. And there was a guy when I was there yesterday, because I was there for like 3 hours. There was a guy there that was asking about trading in his NES system, so I asked him if he had some good stuff in it, because it was like I need to get some more NES games.
Yeah, I still remember the chiptune. Red Wizard needs food badly.
He also got a Ghosts and Ghouls in for the Sega Genesis. I wanted to pick that up too.
I'm playing a lot of that Dead Cell game.
Yeah, Dead Cells is a lot of fun. I was gonna pick it up on PS4, but I already have it on.
It's fucking stupid fun.
I have it on the Switch.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking, you know, it's not worth it just for trophies, because the trophies in that game are nearly fucking impossible anyway.
Yeah, I think
don't take damage from some of the bosses, and I'm just like, fuck, that's like not possible.
Yeah,
like, unless you have like everything down.
Yeah. I think it really feels like a handheld game anyway. Like, I really like it on the Switch.
Yeah.
I need people to get Switches so they can play Monster Hunter Generations with me.
I mean, I have the handheld version, but I don't know if that gets along with Generations Ultimate, because I think Generations Ultimate,
I want to say it doesn't, because Ultimate has a whole bunch of more
monsters,
and a whole bunch more.
Well, I think the only thing missing, like literally, I think there's like 3 monsters just missing out of in between them, because there's that meteor dragon thing, and then I think there's a handful of deviants.
Ultimate also has a G rank though, also, which
Yeah.
Generations didn't.
Generations. I mean, unless that was some kind of update that I didn't, wasn't part of.
Oh yeah, there's still no, there's still portable whetstones, or single-use whetstones or whatever.
I feel like they would have learned their lesson on that one.
But you can hold down the A button or the gather button to just continuously gather. And you can...
That's sort of a step in the right direction.
I also... You can gather... Like, you'll gather the stuff like 6 or 7 times before it runs out.
Yeah.
And there's certain areas that have like because you can pick up the pickaxes and stuff. There's certain areas that have the pickaxes that you can just continuously get, so you can just stock up on pickaxes. And also
there it is.
For getting ultimate, they gave you like a whole bunch of DLC items or whatever. So I got they gave you enough eggs to sell that I'm at like 2.3 million before I even did anything.
Where are my glorious resurgent boxes? Said fuck it, but these new ones have these adventure kit things in them, and the adventure kit things piss me the hell off.
Yeah.
It's so useless. Cause like it's literally like, hey, I know what you want. 2 potions and a whole bunch of identification scrolls. Darkened Night Stronghold pack. That's 2 days in a row I've gotten a Stronghold pack. Which is good, because it's getting us closer to the thing. But bad, because I'd also like to get something cool out of these. Barovi and Taroka portraits.
What are you doing on Neverwinter?
Oh, I'm just opening my dailies, and then I'm gonna go turn in these trinkets. Bigger trinket vouchers, because that's what I got today in my daily. Like, I haven't been doing the dailies. I also haven't gone into Ravenloft yet. It's like I don't know what these Taroka card things do.
Cha. So, how has everybody been, Russ? Since I haven't been on it forever.
Well, he's pretty tired and stuff like that, but beyond that, nothing's really changed. Brandon doesn't talk to Lucas anymore because of something really stupid.
What is it?
Not even I fucking understand. So like, basically, Morgan came back on, and there was like, he was saying that some woman at their job that like just didn't like Morgan mentioned something about like, oh, if Morgan had stayed, he would have gotten a promotion. That like she gave to this other person.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, okay. Lucas came on and he's like, well, that's a taunt right there. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. That's taunting someone, because it's not like if Morgan were to come back now, I would give him the promotion. It's just, oh, too bad. Looks like somebody else got it.
Yeah.
What, like that's what it sounds like to me, and like that's what I got out of it. But apparently, literally just him saying that the woman like was taunting Morgan, like, for some reason this just set him the fuck off, and like he's had like Lucas like perma muted and shit. But like I'm like that's fucking retarded, and like it just came to a head because I kept having to go back and forth, like I was talking to Lucas, and then Brandon would be like, what are you talking about? Like what are you mentioning and stuff like that? Like I don't understand. We're not talking about that. I'm like the other person's in the fucking party. Like I don't like going back and forth between people. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I get it. I have Lucas muted also. But mine was at least mine was a more understanding reason. Than, like, I heard what you said. I understood nothing of it.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking
Like, it was very confusing.
literally. Well, that's how it was for fucking me, and that's why I had agreed with him because basically it was this lady didn't like Morgan, so she was telling Brandon one day that like, oh man, yeah, if Morgan would have stayed, he would have gotten this like promotion.
Yeah.
So when Lucas came in and he heard him saying that, he was like, yeah, that's taunting someone.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what it sounds like to me too. Because it's like, it's not like, you know, it's not like you're saying.
I get it though. Brandon got butthurt.
Yeah, like I literally don't understand why though, because like that's what I was understanding about this whole thing, and like just
But
because like
it
Lucas
definitely
said that
was
it
taunting.
someone. Yeah, like, and
Like,
I 100%
there's no
don't
question.
understand why he got so pissed about it. Like I have no concept of why he'd be so angry about
I don't
it.
either. The only reason, like, he's the dude's alright. Like, it's the only reason I have him muted is because I explained something, he doesn't listen, then he asks what to do, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna talk to you.
Yeah, but he's pretty fucking ADD when it comes to anything. But I pretty much just blame Fortnite for that. Because like Fortnite is literally like you don't talk to each other, you don't do anything. It's literally just like I'm gonna do this, you guys go do whatever the fuck you want, and then we'll just be done with it at the end. So I think that game like ruins gamers. They really do.
I'm probably not gonna get any shooter this year. Like, I was really excited for Battlefield. I was also really excited for Black Ops, but they're all having Battle Royale, and I don't want any part of any of it.
I don't understand what the fuck Bungie is doing with this nonsense. With like a fucking $40 expansion that fucking literally like people were finishing it in like 3 hours.
But it's not just the expansion. The $40 is for the expansion in the second year season pass or third year season pass or whatever year it is.
But that's if you don't get the what was it, the season pass thing for the rest of the year. That's a separate one.
But it comes with the $40 one.
Does it?
I'm
understand.
almost positive because I looked at it because I'm gonna get it eventually. Maybe I don't even know if I'm gonna get it, to be honest.
I mean, literally, from what it sounds like, they just gave like they took things that were bad about one and re-added them, and then they added in a whole bunch of busy work. But literally, the thing that is keeping people so interested is that they made it so that you can, or they made it so that shotguns can be secondaries and shit again. That's literally like shotguns and something else can
That's
be
pretty cool.
secondary.
Shotguns and snipers.
Yeah, shotguns and snipers. And I'm like, that's great,
Pretty dope.
but not worth $40. And like, oh, they're gonna add bow and arrows, which I'm already picturing people getting fucking turbo butthurt about those. They're so strong. Well, we tempered it with how slow the draw is and stuff, and the inability to hold the draw or something. But it's gonna be people bitching about those. And like they're like, okay, well, you can make things masterwork now. What does that mean? Well, you can slightly increase their stats if you go on freaking endless farming grinds. We gave you a new grind for the sake of grinding. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Why do I keep doing this?
I don't know. I mean, I keep asking myself why I keep accidentally selling important things in freaking Dead Cells. Like, man, that's an amazing necklace. I ought to equip it. Probably have to hold down, you know, the pickup button. Oh, recycled it. Fuck. That or like you find a healing item in like a wall or something. You're like, I'll be able to get through the level with this. But you're just so fucking tweaked because of how scary the level is. You're like, ah, I recycled it. Why is that a possibility?
Oh, fucking cops. Oh, this car's brakes suck.
Rocket deck. Anyone can craft a deck of Taroko cards and be the card's prophecies. Pull 3 high cards from the slot. The card will cast it. Vistani Pendant, Vistani Rings, Taroko deck. When you cast 2 damage in AoE, the second target will take damage for 5 seconds.
Man, GTA has come a long way with cars.
Artifact. During the hunt, players use artifacts and items. What? That's a very confusing statement.
Oh, he just killed his wife. That's cool.
Let's see. Right now. Oh yeah, so like that one game, that Chroma Squad game, basically like it's inspired by how the Power Rangers took shape, like from the original like Saban's ideas and shit.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
For this one, you basically like you're both playing the storyline of whatever show it is like you're making,
Okay.
and you're also trying to build the business up or whatever. So like I guess you can make it harder to like get better ratings or something. But like literally your characters start out with like I think like hockey pads and freaking like bucket helmets. Like literal like mop bucket helmets with like eye holes and breathing holes cut out. And like you upgrade your prop department and stuff to get like new gear for your characters.
Yeah.
It seems pretty interesting.
Dylan Charrier. Who are you? Why'd you follow me?
Moonfall Ultimate. What are Moonfall and what is Moonfall Ultimate? Looks interesting.
So, what's your take on cross-platform, Russ? Whoops.
Oh, for what, the
For like PS4,
between
Xbox.
PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, I want it, but I can also see, like, from a fiscal standpoint, I can see why it would be why it would be negative for PlayStation to have it.
Like, I'm not worried about the physical or whatever. Like, like I'm worried about like, will it be? How do you think it'll be for gamers in general?
Oh, I mean, we all know it works fine.
Because
like the freaking was it the Fortnite incident where they linked the systems together for a little bit. That worked out fine before it was, you know, quote unquote discovered.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, honestly, if PlayStation did something, or like if both PlayStation and Xbox did something where like maybe you had to pay like $5 more a month or something to make up for, you know, their loss, like they'd make up for their loss immediately. Because like, I mean, if at least PlayStation did it, because like Xbox, they can afford to lose. Like, it's literally no skin off of them. Like, they lose nothing and have everything to gain, because like they could literally hemorrhage money to an extent and they'd be 100% okay. They'd still be above water.
Yeah.
So like they if PlayStation just did something like they charged like a little bit extra, you know, and call it like some sort of bridging fee or some shit, they'd be fine.
Well,
I can see the working between the systems, but maybe not like the Switch, because I think the Switch is just an entirely different platform.
No, the Switch is cross-platform.
Oh, with what?
PC and Xbox.
Yeah, okay. So if it's with PC and Xbox, then that makes sense.
And
because,
it
like
works.
I said, Xbox
great.
can afford to lose whatever.
It works like great, but like I had an argument the other day with a guy on Facebook that was like talking about how like it would ruin every game ever if he said it would ruin everything if they went cross-platform.
I mean,
because he was like Xbox and PC players are all dicks. I'm like, there's just as many dicks on PlayStation.
I was about to say, it's not 100% untrue, but yeah, it's basically like your options from that standpoint, like how it would ruin things. You're just adding more dicks to the party,
but also more people to play with.
Don't exist.
And if it's cross-platform, I mean, I can see this being the issue, because if it was cross-platform, I wouldn't buy every console. I probably would buy every console, but I want to tell myself that I wouldn't.
Yeah, because that's the thing, though. That's literally the reason. If you could buy one system, and then strictly on the merit of its exclusives, because the thing is that Microsoft has so much money that they could pretty much, like, if they wanted to, like, okay, say Final Fantasy 16 or something like that, they could say fuck everybody else and make 16 an exclusive, because they could pay for it and still not lose money.
They're not doing so hot on, like, they've lost a lot of rights, like Battlefield and Call of Duty and stuff. All their maps used to go to Xbox first. Not anymore. PlayStation started making a lot more money when this PS4 dropped. That they were buying stuff that Microsoft would have exclusive for like a month or whatever, and bring it to PlayStation instead for that month.
Yeah. And the thing is that the other thing being is that, like, if you could do that, like, it wouldn't really, because like Microsoft has like 30 other like fully functional, fully beneficial, like, if they lost one side of their business, they could still stay afloat.
Yeah.
Sony has some tech products, and they have their movie industry and stuff, but that's not really, like, if they lost the console thing and stuff like that, it would be too hard on them.
I don't know if it would be though, because they got Blu-ray.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that Blu-ray is a Sony product. Because Microsoft
But
actually
that's until the,
pays. Right now, Microsoft pays Sony to use Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's good until like the patent runs out. So it depends on how much they initially put in on the patent.
Yeah. Just heard an Asian guy, yo, more money, more problems.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking cop! I wish the camera in this game would work good. But it doesn't.
I have Excel World versus Sword Art.
Yeah, that's a fighting game. Ah, fuck you, you cunt.
I'm sorry.
The twilight of the god begins here. Which of Twilight is one who lives 1,000 years in the future? Which sent her
So,
son to the past?
THQ purchased Kingdoms of Amalur.
What's that?
THQ purchased Kingdoms of Amalur.
Purchased what?
Kingdoms of
Amalur.
Amalur.
Oh. It's like Kingdoms of Amalur. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I just woke up.
So, was this recent? Like,
Yeah, it was recent.
oh shit. Well, that makes my dick happy.
Oh no, I want to play another Kingdoms game.
I mean,
Kingdoms Come?
unless they're gonna do something along the lines of, unless they're gonna do
releasing
something
like
along
one
the
that they had.
lines of, well, I'm thinking it's just gonna be like a PSN / Xbox arcade kind of thing, because it's so far back on the scale of, you know, it was designed for PS3.
Oh, I know.
It's not,
But
yeah.
they might revamp it and release it.
Yeah. But I mean,
THQ makes nice games.
interesting.
Yeah, I like THQ.
The virtual world and accelerated world will collide. I don't know anything about how that game plays.
I'm pretty sure it's a fighting game.
It seems like it's either some kind of fighting game or like it's almost like a
Man, this
I can do this with
camera.
words.
This camera's fucking me up too much in this game.